Hey, y'all.
Good Monday
Hey,
afternoon.
y'all. I thought you said it was not ready. Hey, y'all. That's why I paused. Please tell me to the comments.
It's good to see you. And we'll let a few people come in. Probably have to wait for the notifications to go out. Hopefully everybody's doing good.
Let me share it out. I should already
And
did that.
can't wait to get in today's show. It's kind of neat. History and all kinds of good stuff. So, hey, I'd like to share the funny story about what happened outside with me and the cat and setting up the Halloween decorations. There, when I was putting that light outside, and me and the cat both got scared.
When everybody coming.
Yeah, we'll share that. Give you something to laugh at, I guess, and then get into some super duper neat stuff. Welcome in, Face the Ace One. So good to see you.
Hey, Ace. Welcome in.
Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. It's good to see you and everyone at home. Let's see. James, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Welcome.
Welcome in.
The ones at home that don't have the option to comment, thank you so much for watching and tuning in.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday.
Appreciate the thumbs up and the subscriptions and all that good stuff. Leaving the comments. We appreciate all that. You guys are awesome. Really do appreciate it. I never really thought that we would be getting into some Old West history. This is neat. I can't wait to actually read this.
That's what happened when you just randomly open the book.
Yeah, we're getting into some Old West history and some spirits and all kinds of crazy things. Can't wait for this one. Thank the 4 folks who's come in here. We appreciate y'all. I got some really super neat pictures to show y'all. Karen, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
I hope you're having a wonderful Monday too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank all y'all for coming in to support us.
Yep. I got ordered some pictures that these belong on our channel. If there was ever anything that belongs on here, I got some pictures to hang on the wall. Sometimes we don't feel like going through all the work to set this area is actually like her desk, work area. Everything goes right here, so we have to slide it out away from the wall, move all of the stuff off the table, and set the computer up. Go through all that trouble, and sometimes she doesn't feel good. Sometimes I don't feel good. We may not feel like moving everything. So
we're getting a new wall area.
Well, it's not really new because I've used this a couple of times, but we're gonna have something on the wall to make it not just a plain wall with a candle hanging up. So have some decorations, and these are cool. I can't wait to show everybody these. When I seen them, they were like $2 a piece. I had to buy them. I had to get the frames in them. So we'll show that when we get a few more people in here. So I don't want to wait too long because I don't want to go too long because we got supper to cook yet. But
yeah,
I guess I'll show the first one.
The ghost.
Yeah.
Only thing they need is some glasses.
Yeah, these are just some little cartoonish drawing pictures put in a cheap frame to hang on the wall. That's the first one. The next 2 are humongous. That was a small one. And then this gigantic one that I'm going to try to have to get the glare out of, which is super hard to do.
It looks good right there.
Yeah. The little ghost with the pumpkins and a black cat. And looks like a bat flying. That's going to be over there. This one's probably my favorite of all of them. I love this one.
Oh, the witch and the ghost dancing.
Yeah, the witch
that
and the
one.
ghost dancing. That is so cool. Well, hi, Sean.
Hey,
Good to
Sean,
see you.
welcome in.
Appreciate you coming in. Hopefully, you and the missus are doing very well. But I think the way these will go on the wall is like this, stack them, and then put the small one on the very top.
Did you take them in with you to figure out the size? Or?
Oh, yeah.
I need to do that. I got some poster for the.
These came in like a roll tube. They were in them. These are not paper posters. These are the good cloth ones.
Yeah, I have some inspiration posters I've been wanting to put up.
So these are the good cloth ones, and I can do the big wide one on the bottom, and then that one and that one on top, and put it kind of right in the middle there.
I didn't hear where you got them. Oh, Temu, ain't it?
I got them offline. I don't remember.
Is it from? Oh, usually we get it.
It's probably a Temu thing, but I do not remember where I got them. I'm sure that's where they're from.
Usually I get them, my posters off Temu.
So they both tent challenges. Did you feel a presence? Oh, during the tent challenges. Yeah, there was something.
I heard somebody walking. I said I heard somebody walking, and I thought it was Steven getting stuff ready to leave because we decided to pack up because it's getting too cold. But even Hope swells up and down. Steven was being quiet like I was.
I was standing over her shoulder watching her with her phone. And Karen, yes, these are canvas. They were cheap. I think I paid more for the frames than I did the pictures. It took like a month to get them, but I did order them, and I'm so glad to get them and get them. These were actually, it really needed two people to put these because they were hard to lay flat, but the heavy glass that's in these frames helped. They're awesome. Like I said, they weren't very expensive. They were just cheap.
Usually we get some good stuff from Temu. Mm-hmm. The only thing you had to do is look in the fine print.
Yeah, I
had one fail.
And I had
a few, but that was my fault for not looking at the fine print.
I kept it. I wanted.
Stu hung it up.
I wanted a crow lamp. Is what I wanted, but I'm gonna go get it just because it's interesting. It's just right here on the wall. Who knows? I might put it up with this stuff. I wanted this lamp, but I got a picture of it, and then I put this leather string on it. So who knows? It might be going.
Maybe one day we'll end up getting the lamp.
Who knows? And that picture that I got with that casket car would go good with this too.
Yeah.
A friend of mine is a photographer, and his best friend built a race car out of a casket, and he actually printed me the photo off. So, and I have it. It would go good with this. So we'll have a little like mural stacked pictures over there in the empty space. I'm going to show you the space. We just have to we usually take a lot of that stuff down. We take the keys off the wall and the mail out of the little mail slot and the
it's going to get redone.
Yeah, we'll do that. Oh yeah, Karen says The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah. So we'll have another little area that I have like a little collapsible small table that's big enough for the computer and a little mouse that we can go over there. But this is our spot though. But we just have another area if we're just like we're running late or we don't feel good, we can just go over there. So Either way, I had to show y'all these pictures because these were so cool. And I guess we can get into tonight's topic. So, Autumn, this topic from the book. Welcome in, May. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome in. I hope everybody that come in, I didn't say it, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday.
And this is our BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernaturals 101 Tales of Hauntings, Demons, and the Paranormal book. And it fell open to none other than the terrors of Yuma Territorial Prison in Yuma, Arizona. So, as always, we're going to read the kind of AI overview that Google gives us, and then we're going to read the book. These both kind of hit the same points, but they each have something different.
And then I'm going to say what I researched.
And then she done all kinds of research, and I did none because I wanted to just learn this with y'all. So let's see what comes up about it. It says that the Yuma Territorial Prison was Arizona's first prison built by inmates themselves, operating from 1876 to 1909. Nicknamed the Hellhole of the West. It was known for harsh conditions, extreme heat, and a variety of wildlife. Also had modern amenities for the time. Overcrowding led to the prison being moved to a new facility in Florence, Arizona, after which the Yuma prison became the Yuma Territorial Historical State Park. And it says authorization and construction. The prison was authorized by the legislature in 1875, then built by the prisoners. It operated for only 33 years. It housed 3,000 inmates, including women, men, and prominent figures like the stagecoach robber Pearl Hart. The prison was infamous for its harsh conditions, with prisoners facing extreme heat and wildlife like snakes and scorpions. Inmates often overcrowded and had limited sanitation. Despite the harshness, the prison also had electricity, forced ventilation, sanitation.
She's doing good, thank you.
A library.
And we're doing well.
And a prison band, which were more advanced than many homes in Yuma at the time. The prison was closed in 1909 due to overcrowding, and its inmates were moved to a new facility. Today, the Yuma Territorial Prison is now a historical state park, allowing visitors to explore the historic cells and learn about the prison's past. All right, so that's what that's got to say. Now, what's a book got to say? Okay. The book says the Yuma Territorial Prison was either great or terrible, depending on who you asked. Locals called it the Country Club of the Colorado because of its view of the Colorado River and its superior amenities. Opening from 1876 to 1909, it had only 3 flush toilets, plus 3 showers and 2 tubs, forced ventilation, electricity, and a prison band. Medora Ingalls, the wife of the superintendent who served 2 stints in the prison in the 1880s, brought in 2,000 books, creating the largest library in the territory at the time. She also manned the Lowell battery gun during the escape attempts. Inmates, meanwhile, described the prison as impossible to endure, more impossible to escape, though 26 people did manage to escape. Temperatures could reach 118 degrees in the summer. Fractious prisoners were stripped down to their undies and shackles inside the dark cell. A 10-foot by 10-foot lightless iron cage carved into the hillside for months at a time. It was dubbed the Snake Den because of an especially mean guard that liked to drop scorpions and snakes down the vent hole. Of the 3,069 total prisoners, including 29 men, many infamous outlaws served their time at Yuma. 9 Mormon leaders were convicted of polygamy under the Edmondson Act of 1882 and incarcerated, including William Jordan Flake, who later moved to Snowflake to live with his 2 wives and 20 children. After killing a bunch of people in Tombstone, including the OK Corral shootout, Billy Clyburn, Buckskin Frank Leslie, was finally convicted of murder after shooting his girlfriend while drunk. While Wyatt Earp supposedly said he was the only man who could compare to Doc Holliday's blinding speed and accuracy with a 6-gun. Elena Estrada served 7 years for stabbing her cheating boyfriend, then cutting open his chest, ripping out his heart. And in somewhat might consider overkill, throwing it in his face. Only 112 prisoners died. The majority was from tuberculosis and other natural causes. 8 were shot during escape attempts. 6 killed themselves. 5 died in work accidents, and 2 were murdered. 1 was executed by the county. The unpopular John Ryan died by suicide in cell 14, where visitors feel cold and see glowing apparitions with shining eyes. Of course, the mostly feared spot then and now is the Snake's Den. Male visitors report getting punched and female visitors getting pinched, while sounds of cursing and moaning echoes in the darkness. That place sounded like literally the hellhole of the West, like it was given. My God. But how insane is that? 112 people died. Only 1 was put to death by the county. The rest of them just died on their own.
Crazy. What I got was some
And
of that.
Yours are experiences, right? Is that what that is?
Some of it. Some of it's from the site.
Okay. So Autumn's got some more digging she did. So let's see what we got to listen to.
Don't put me on the spot. You're going to make me nervous. Okay.
The camera's right there.
Every time. Okay. Okay. Now you made me. Okay. Why did you do that? You made my mind went. Okay, which one am I gonna start at? Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
You always make my mind go blank when you put me on the spot. Okay, this one. Thank you.
You can only flip back and forth.
I know you. Okay. Oh, let's do this one. Let me scan through it to remember it.
You could just read it.
I don't like reading it. Okay. The Gate Riot.
Oh. It's going to be interesting.
Let's see. Okay, the Gate Riot.
Yeah, Jan's right. It does sound like a loony hospital. Holy crap.
I remember the first one I was going to say, but since I said this, okay, the Great Gate Riot, 7 inmates um, escaped and um, got some guns and went to the captured the warrant,
The warden?
the warden, and they was using him as a hostage. And when they got to the gate, and the warden just said, "Shoot me, go ahead, shoot me," because he knew. So they, right when he said that, he was stabbed in the back. 4 of the inmates were shot. 1 was fatally wounded, and the rest was captured, put in.
Union High School? I know there's a high school.
That was just something about the high school. I didn't get that. But the outsiders, not the outside, the people of the area thought that the prison was a luxury
Oh, yeah.
because they had the only library for a while with 2,000 books, running water, running lights, and a band.
Mm-hmm.
Why did a prison have a band?
Well, a lot of them had
And then
stuff like that.
a lot of the prisoners didn't really go and complete the whole sentences. They didn't have to complete the whole sentences.
They got out early.
Yeah.
Paroled.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was on
So
good behavior.
they thought it was the like, and they had a hospital too.
Oh yeah, an infirmary. They usually do.
But yeah,
This cell
everybody thought it
14
was-
part's interested. The guy, the reason why he was in there is wrong. It didn't say that in there. That we talked about John Ryan, but the reason why he was in prison was crimes against nature, which you can only let your mind go where that goes.
if
to.
you don't know, you can look what crimes against natures mean, because I'm not gonna say it.
Wow.
But yeah, and he offed his cell.
I think he
And
did that before he got somebody done it for him.
Yeah, because they hated him and they was mean to him.
That's terrible. And it says there's what? Cold spots, chills, and shivering. There was
he haunts that cell.
It says that there was a ghost of a female inmate that sings to the visitors.
Oh, I didn't see that, but the dock cell where they put people in butt naked.
Oh, the snake hole, yeah.
The snake hole. That is. You said there was a lot of the crying, the wailing, the pinching, the pushing. They claim it's haunted by a young girl that died in the area, and some magazine. What's her? Let me see how many hours. Magazine reporter decided she wanted to stay in there 48 hours by herself with chained up the milk jugs with water in it, tried to prove that she could do it to see the experience. But she only lasted 37 hours because of the
Dang.
it was.
She lasted that long? That's pretty good. A lot of people wouldn't last more than an hour. So that's crazy. And a girl that died in an area and then her spirit gets put down there, that's crazy. I'd hate to be put in a deep
They
dark
said
dungeon.
it was for women and man, but in reality, they said they was mostly guys that was in the prison.
Yeah.
But I was on the main website, and the top of the website says you can actually come and reserve a investigation.
Yeah, and I'm sure you got to pay too.
Yeah, but that would be cool.
It would
if
be,
we could
but
one day investigate all these places.
It's one of them places where you're probably going to pay thousands of dollars because you got to pay the people to work overnight and
This is the one. This is one of the. I had to look up from the website. The websites because all the videos people did was just investigations.
Yeah.
And then to go in the visit.
I just put in history of the name, and then at the very top of Google's page, it pulls up an AI overview.
I could.
And I was like, that's cool. So that's insane. Could you imagine going there? And it sounded like some of the people that were there were crazy. That lady that stabbed her boyfriend for cheating to death and ripped his heart out and slapped it in his face. Like, dang. That's nuts. Some of these places, like I've never heard of this Yuma place. It's crazy.
Just going there and visitor hearing all these sounds.
I wouldn't want to try to investigate there in the summertime because 118 degrees in a hole underground. You imagine what it's like outside? Yeah,
but usually at night it'd be cold.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking about the snakes and the scorpions too.
Yeah. And
you have to watch out for.
Most of the time they were dropped in there by guards.
I know, but it's still out in the desert.
That's insane.
So they can be in there anyways.
Yeah. That's crazy. Being there for like days at a time. Oh gosh. That's a solitary confinement that would make somebody go crazy.
You didn't have no clothes on and they're just
nothing
to protect you.
Yeah, I don't think so. No way. It would be very interesting to go visit though. Take the tour and then go back at nighttime and
investigate.
I would not spend 36 hours in one room. I couldn't do it.
In the dark.
I could not do it. I'd be sitting in there going crazy. I don't like sitting in a place like that, not being able to leave. It's like being in the hospital. Oh my God, I can't do it. I have to be asleep or something to be able to stay in one area like that for a long period of time. I got to be able to move. Or I have to be working on something to do that. Like, I got to be busy on something. So, that's a pretty neat story there. Neat history. There wasn't really that much on experiences there. I figure that there would be something more than the little vague that they gave, but it's still neat. I mean, some places you walk into and just walking into them just chills you to the bone, but right.
Especially with bugs that could really hurt you.
Yeah. And
because we deal with mosquitoes, spiders all the time at night. But scorpions and rattlesnakes, what you're dead.
Yeah. All right, let's end this on a funny note, guys. I got a funny story to tell on myself. We usually set up for Halloween, have a little phantom hanging in the tree and whatever. It just blows in the wind. Well, we had bought it's a more Christmassy theme, but it was bright. So it was a little solar light that I could hang from the tree that actually lit up the little phantom where you could see it. And Autumn's little cat, she's curious about everything. So when I went out, she follows me, and I parked the car under the tree where this little thing's at, and she's on the hood watching me, and I'm up there. I'm pulling the limb down and stripping the leaves off and making sure the little.
What time was this?
Oh yeah, it was at dark. It was at night.
That's the key.
It was at night. Yeah, like it was dark. It was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'd say that, but reaching up there, just feeling around, pulling the little leaves off of this stick that the little phantom's hanging on, and I'm trying to put this lamp, a little glow light up there hanging from the limb where this phantom was hanging. Well, I guess I thought there was some more leaves up here that I need to move, so I reach and grab for these leaves, and next thing I know, the leaves start flapping and flying, and this loud screech calls out me and the cat. The cat, like, she jumps on all fours and takes off screaming like, "Meow!" And then I run back in the house screaming, and come to find out it was a big old hawk or an owl or something perched right there on that limb. And I did not see it. And I grabbed a handful of feathers, and I just thought something done got me. And it scared me. And I'm sure the neighbors were all looking out of their window. Like, you hear a cat holler out, and then you hear me hollering out. We're both scrambling. And whatever, I mean, you could see this big old huge bird fly out. Like it goes down and back up. I was like, oh my God. Embarrassing.
My poor birds.
And I had to tell Autumn, because I'm going, I walk in the door looking like I'm having a heart attack. She's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, I wish the cat would have come in with me. We'd both just been sitting there going, oh, up against the wall. But I guess next time I need to have a light on, or not do it at night. That'd probably be better.
Why did it attack you?
Yeah, I mean, I grabbed a handful of tail feathers and pulled that. But it is what it is. That's the fun of being here at night, trying to do stuff you should be doing at daytime. But whatever. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for coming out. Where are you? Right there. I'm gonna put this off on here so you guys can see it. Gonna remind you, we have the P.O. box now. That was graciously donated by Karen. Thank you so much for that. So if you have stories or prayer requests, or want to send a card or something, right here you go. Myers Paranormal, P.O. Box 312, Scottsboro, Alabama 35968, not 768.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening.
And thank you to Karen for letting me know. Apparently, when I said this live stream or something, I said 768. But it was 35968. So it's there if anybody needs it. Again, thank y'all so much for coming out. Hope y'all have a good rest of the day. No, Karen, we did not go to the mailbox.
We'll be going either tomorrow or Wednesday.
One of the 2 days we're going to be going down there to check it. And appreciate each and everybody for coming in. It was good to see everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the stories and the history and the pictures that I'm looking forward to getting up on the wall. That is going to be awesome. And until next week, guys.
Have a wonderful week. Bye, y'all.
We'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.